Schrags, as you know, I'm big into my football. I'm big into my fantasy football. I'm gearing up. The talk of the offseason has been Adrian Peterson is no longer a Viking. Marshawn Lynch, beast mode, is back home. What's the word on these two guys thus far?
Yeah, and if you're playing for fantasy, I'd say listen in. Apparently, Lynch came back in better shape than he's been in 5 years. That he spent the offseason and rested, but obviously came back in shape. He's in football shape. There was a clip that Jack Del Rio actually himself tweeted out of Marshawn running about 80 yards. I haven't seen Marshawn Lynch run 80 yards straight since the Beastquake runs. He's in shape. And then Peterson, the question is how many touches he's going to get. Well, he's still going to get his, but he's not going to get 30 touches a game because they've also got Alvin Kamara, and obviously they still have Mark Ingram, who they have for big money. But both these guys apparently look good and are rejuvenated. It's this fear that you're going to see Franco Harris in a Seahawks uniform or Emmitt Smith in a Cardinals uniform. But for both of these guys, the hope is it's just the opposite of that. They can revitalize their career and be the rare running back to be in their 30s, go to a new team, and have success.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Marshawn particularly is going to be, obviously barring injury, but I don't think, he took a year off, and any running back, especially a pounding head first running back can take a year off. It's not like he retired at 40 and now he's trying to come back at 41 because he's making a paycheck. So I definitely expect Marshawn to be Marshawn Lynch. I don't think he's going to miss a beat. What's up with my man Odell Beckham?
Yeah.
Is he going to be able to get it together? Why can't he just do things normal? Why does it always got to be a big drama? I want to get this guy a Broadway play, and it'll be a musical. He seems like that's where he should be. That's what he wants to do. He wants people to come and watch him. Matter of fact, we're not even put him on Broadway. We put him in Lincoln Center in the ballet.
He's going to be at the Jazz. Okay, that's it. Yeah, no, look, he's not going to be the star of Hamilton or Dear Evan Hansen anytime soon. But the deal is with him, it's like, look, the last time we saw him, he punched a hole in the wall in Lambeau, and he said, all right, it's on me. Went up and went back there and pretended that he fixed it. It was a whole weird deal. And then the first thing we see of him in the offseason, he's with Drake on stage, and then now it's Iggy Azalea and then Johnny Manziel, and he's not with the Giants. That said, strictly from a football standpoint, when this new collective bargaining agreement came out in 2011, the players got absolutely just demolished by the owners. I mean, it was one of these deals where they conceded on just about everything. The one thing that they got was that these OTAs are voluntary, and they can come and they can't be penalized for it. You can't fine them for not showing up. And this is what they're exercising. It was the one deal. Look, they've got now Thursday night games every week. There's all sorts of stuff where, with the players, they still have to deal with the possibility of an 18-game thing. Goodell still holds all the power with suspensions. But now this is the one thing they can do. So I'm not going to hate on them for saying, hey, I want a new contract. I know it's 2 years away, but if I'm not required to physically be there and I want to work out with Chris Carter in a suit out in Jay Glazer's gym, that's fine. I can do that. Look, the other deal is this. Aaron Donald might be the best defensive player in the league. He's with the Rams. He's also missing all of OTAs, and no one said a word. So it's kind of like, are we picking on Odell for this? A lot of guys have done this in the past and have been just fine when they came back.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
Isn't it amazing you can download an app with your thumbprint? You should download our app with your thumbprint.